Welcome guys, today I have for you an Ecotech model MB1432. This machine is wired for 220 volts and we'll just get right into it, starting off with our hydraulics. Make sure our table's off. We can leave it on, it really doesn't matter. So this is going to be our lever to turn on and off the machine, or the table going left and right, and this knob right in the middle. Right next to it will be our speed, and then right here we have our dwell settings for both left and right. Up over here is going to be how we start our cycle essentially, and then right below it we have our coarse feed, how much you want it to feed in, along with the fine feed as well. Right now they're both open to the full extent, so it just runs a little bit faster. So with that being said, I'm going to just get right into our plunge mode. With that being, we don't need our table to actually be on for that. And if you'd like to come up just real close, I'd like to demonstrate the head coming in along with the straight plunge that you're going to see in just a second. As you can see, we'll be feeding on down until it hits a sensor behind the hand wheel to engage the fine feed. And then shortly after that, it will go into the spark out mode and then auto return. So right now we are in a fine feed. I can slow that down a little for you. Again, with our two knobs off right next to our hand wheel. And then it will spark out right about here. And when that spark out's all done, it will bring itself back in. Just like that. And I'd like to just demonstrate our indicator lights right up here when this is going through its plunge cycle. The same thing will happen when it's in the traverse. This is just the quickest cycle, so I'd like to demonstrate that. So as you can see right now we're in coarse, and in just a second it will switch on over to the fine feed, just like that, and then spark out. Off to the side right here will be our counter for our spark out when we're in the plunge mode, and then up here is going to be our spark out passes for whenever we're in traverse. So I do have it set for just a quick time right now, and just like that it will auto return and you're ready to go again. So I'm not going to show you the full cycle of our traverse, but I'd like to just demonstrate it. Pick feeding. So you'll just go on over, switch it on to our traverse setting, and now we're good to just bring our handle off to the left hand side. And if we'd like to focus over here, back at our hand wheel, we can see it pick feeding. And it's going to do the same thing essentially as our plunge grinding. It's going to hit the same sensor, go into our fine feed, then spark out, and then it will auto return itself. So I'm gonna let this just pick feed for a little bit, and while that's happening, we'll turn on this wheel. Get that going for you. The machine does also come with ID spindle, which I'll demonstrate very shortly. We don't have a belt on it right now, but we are going to be getting that along with our headstock as well. We don't have a belt for it currently, but we're waiting for it. And let's get that going. All right. Machine also does come equipped with a dresser, which is off to this side behind the wheel. It does have a couple buttons you'd like to press just to dress it in and out. I'm a little blocked right now, so I can't get behind the machine, but you'll be able to press one button to bring the dresser in forward, the other one to bring it back. And yeah, that kind of wraps it all up. As you can see right now, the machine is in a fine feed, but as I mentioned, I'd like to show you our ID spindle real quick before I let you guys go. Bring all that back. So the way that you do it is you just pull that out, give that a nice yank, and it'll just sit right down there. A little bit of a locking mechanism down here, so you clamp it into place. No, I'm just not going to do that currently for the video purpose. So what that does, it will disengage this button, and you're just ready to go ahead and press wheel. That's essentially it for you. So again, this is going to be the Ecotech model MB1432, wired for 220 volts. Thank you very much. I'd just like to mention one more thing about the headstock over here. It is on a variable drive off to the side right on the cabinet. You'll see in photos, but basically once that's on and you start our cycle, whatever cycle it is, that will turn on automatically. As you can hear it right now, earlier in the video I did mention that we are missing just a couple belts, that being one of them, but we can get the head to spin on our own. A little bit of pressure, but that's essentially it. Thank you again.